Be with someone who's excited to have you. I've noticed that the best relationships are made up of two people who both believe that they lucked out in finding their partner. It's not a situation where one believes they lucked out and the other doesn't. No, both of them feel that same way. And this creates beautiful relationships because how could the relationship be bad when both of them are excited to be with their partner, right? This is far better than what, unfortunately, it seems a lot of people do, where they choose their partner based on superficial reasons. Like, rather often it'll be because of their physical appearance. People will often be drawn to physical beauty, and that makes sense, right? We're all human beings, we're all animals at the end of the day, so that's like a biological thing. We look at someone, we're attracted to them, and we're like, hey, I want that person. But you need more than that if you want your relationship to be great. And you also get people using other superficial reasons like money. They choose their partner because that person happens to have a great income or whatever, and they want that stability. But again, that's not often going to lead to a great relationship because you're choosing the person for the wrong reasons. You're not choosing them because you're excited to be with them and you really enjoy their company. You're choosing them because they can provide for you. And I get that there are needs for that, right? But ideally, you want someone who can tick off a lot of boxes all at the same time. Someone you're genuinely excited to spend time with, who you also find attractive and who also hopefully has a source of income, although they don't really need to be rich for it to work well. It's kind of annoying how often that will be the case where someone will not go with someone who's not making all that much money, even though they could be a great person. Yeah, I feel like that's missing out because people can often end up making more money over time. But anyway, so it's kind of unfortunate how a lot of people use these superficial reasons in choosing the romantic partner. So I wanted to make this video to remind you guys not to do this. If you want your relationship to be great, one, you need to be in the mindset of finding a life partner, so you're not just going to find someone who can benefit you in the short run and then leave them for someone better eventually. You have to understand how difficult it is to find great partners, because if you luck out into finding one, please don't fool yourself into believing that you can easily find another person just like that who may even be better, because that's just often not quite the case. I mean, it can be true, right? Like, there's almost always someone out there who's better than your partner. But what are the odds of you finding them? And then what are the odds of them also liking you as much as you like them? And yeah, there's a lot of factors involved in that. And it's kind of unfortunate how nowadays people have just been lied to in that regard. So they think they can get like these amazing partners when sometimes it's just not really the case. So all that being said, just make sure that when you find someone that you want to tackle life with, that you are both equally excited about that possibility of tackling life together. I know that this may not be something all of us will be able to find, but it's certainly a goal worth shooting for, because it will almost always guarantee that your relationship will be great. After that, of course, now all you guys need to do is maintain that excitement, continue growing together, putting in that work together, working through the difficult periods, not thinking that everything is always going to be butterflies and rainbows and roses and whatnot, because that's just not how life is, right? Like, relationships come with a lot of work. They can be incredibly tough. But the important thing is that you're able to make it through those tougher periods. And every relationship is going to have them, right? Like, another thing people have been lied to nowadays is this notion that relationships can be easy, and that if it's not easy, it's a bad relationship. That is utter BS. Like, the relationships are always going to have issues because it's bringing two people who think differently together and having them tackle life together. You're not going to agree on everything. That's just not how that works. Unless you find someone who literally is like a clone of you, but do you want that? Do you really want someone who's the exact same as you? I know I wouldn't want that. Like, of course I want a woman who's probably put in a similar level of inner work as I have, but I'm not going to want her to view the world in the same way I do, because then it just wouldn't be all that exciting to spend time with her. It's enjoyable getting to see another person's perspective and how they view things. I mean, it's incredible how we can look at the same exact thing and have two differing opinions on what it means to us. Or even looking at the same beautiful landscape and it having a different impact on both of us. So yeah, but anyway, hopefully you understand what I'm driving at here, which is you just want to make sure that your partner is excited to have you in their life and that you are also excited to have them in your life. Because that's basically a recipe for creating a good relationship. It's a good foundation to start with. And then, of course, you and them have to put in all that work that I already mentioned. But it'll be a lot easier to do that if you're both excited about having each other in your lives. Yeah, I'm being attacked by flies right now, so I'm probably going to end it shortly here. But that's pretty much all I wanted to cover anyway in this video. I'm definitely curious to see what you guys have to say about this topic, so feel free to leave your comments, your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci!